What's going on, everybody? It's Eric here, Model Builder 81. Wanted to get on here earlier. It's getting later in the evening now. I'm almost bedtime, really. Kind of been a hectic day, to be honest. My nephew was here. The ex had custody of him, and his mom has been pushing and fighting to get him back, which she had just gotten her other boy back 2 or 3 months ago, something like that. And then things were good at first after he left, and then shortly after, pretty much the other brother was ready to go too. They're like 13 and 14. Mom was kind of in a bad place at one time. Seems to have her life together. Hope she does. So they're both back with her. But really didn't know the boys when they come into my life, but it was one of those things, you grow bonds with people, and they've been in my life and in the house, whatnot, with us for 2+ years or whatever now. I don't know exact time frame, but I grew a relationship with both of them, and so did my kids. Just hope the best for them both, really, to be honest. It's one of those, they're young, and I don't know how to put it, but they didn't have their parents like they should have, but they're like most. It seems like that's going to change, which it is or has, but just hopefully it's for the better. I don't want to see anything go wrong in that situation for any of them. Just want them all to be happy and do well. Don't want them to run off on a dumb, and I don't know. Like I said, I grew bonds with them, so it kind of hurt, and it's a part of life, I guess. But the cool thing is that, I really didn't know nothing but their names when I met them. Never really even talked or done anything. Never really around them. Never really grew a bond. So they come into the house as strangers in a sense, other than I knew of some of the things that went on and knew their names, but that was about it. But the youngest of the two went back to his mom's today, so seemed happy, and so did she. So I'm happy for them, but it just kind of hurt. But with all that going on and then whatnot, I had to figure out something for my kids, because I go to work too early to take them to school. So and there's no way I can leave every day to take them. So I had to figure out a scenario to get them in a spot to go to school. So they're staying with some friends of theirs. Well, a certain friend, both of them are there, which is good people. So just kind of sucks that they're not here. Gonna miss them. It's first night not having them, but it's about their education. And then the bad part is that today was the start of the group build, the under 1,000 member group build. And well, today was the start of that. Like I said, sorry, my mind's off. Just blah today. But that was the start of that today. Everyone's supposed to be anyway, or anyone that's joining, and I didn't know what I was gonna do. I've decided finally I'm gonna pop it out here and show you guys, but then to deal with all this, and tomorrow's my birthday, to make it kind of worse because of everything going on and whatnot. But it is what it is. Just gotta stay focused. And not gonna get to build it much like I would have beforehand, probably. Not that I got a lot done when it was cold, really. Anyway, I'd get some building done, but I couldn't do painting, really. If I did, I'd have to rush it and bring it back in, and that's risky. So I only did certain chassis, and it's hard to paint a body or clear a body out in the cold. It's just too risky. Bad enough doing a chassis or an engine or something. So really didn't get. I've got things built up, not a lot of painting throughout the winter. I didn't have nothing really prepped. and ready to go paint-wise and just ready to build. I wish I did throughout the winter. Here's going to be the build for the under 1,000 subscriber group build. To open kit, I like to open mine where the plastic stays on top, but now it's on the started kit. There's the body, there's glass, there's the parts bag, there's the treads, the nice lettered treads, there's the chrome still bagged, and then of course the instructions along with the decals. But that's gonna be my kit for that group build. My first ever group build. Well, I had an account years ago I forgot about, and I don't think that email even exists. I started a group build back then, and life kind of got me. I don't even remember what kit it was, but I don't even think it's still finished today. One of those. Yeah, my kids were young, and yeah, things were different. Yeah, this is all still sealed up. Pretty nice looking kit though. Revell usually is. Maybe not necessarily with every kit, but you guys know Revell's a pretty good go-to source. AMT can be too. A lot of people like to hate on them. I was one of those at one point, to be honest. But some of those just require a little more work. Some of them do have some problems, but there's a lot of kits that have problems. Not only just AMT, MPC. Some of those are good too, but Revell's usually a good go-to. Alright, kit is open. So I think this is gonna be it, guys. Yes. I think I'm gonna enjoy this. Looks like a pretty nice kit. Pretty nice looking engine. I think this one's gonna get lowered a little bit. Not sure exactly. I'm not real, like I said, I couldn't decide on what I was doing. I kind of just did that like 20 minutes ago or so, if that. It was one of those, I had something else in mind, and then I had a couple others. I was gonna build the, used to be the Ecto, it's that new shark kit, the Surf Shark, I think is what it is. I was gonna build that, just because I know I have a lot going on. And I was gonna just try to do the rust salt effect on it, but then I didn't want to do that and then have them weird chromes and or the fins and all the. I didn't want to have to mess with that on that one. That would have been a cool big body to do it to. Maybe I will eventually. I don't know if I want to rust that though, but it is a good old big steel body. I don't want to do something that might have a front clip that's plastic either. Seen people do it, but don't want rusting on things that don't belong in a sense. But pretty nice looking kit. I was gonna cut off a couple parts and cement them for you guys, but I don't think I'm gonna mess with that. I think I'm just gonna get off here. Getting kind of tired. Maybe I'll start it before I go to bed, but just gonna enjoy my night, I guess. See how I feel, but still kind of in a spot. I'm doing better though. I'm getting better each day. I think just tired of certain things that's going on, but it's okay. Should get through, and I'll be better through it once it's over. Figure things out. Things happen for a reason, for sure. But yeah, I don't know any colors I'm gonna do on this. Not really wanting to go necessarily all stock. I thought about doing the rallies. Let's see what wheels it has actually. And it has the rallies. It was actually more like the stock style rallies and then the vet rallies. The vet rallies look nice. They have actual holes on these. It'll show because the bag, but which the other rallies do too. But these vet rallies are pretty nice. Maybe I'll put those on with the stock tires or whatever that came with it. I don't know if they're actual stock. Nice tires though. Yeah, a lot of you guys have seen the wide oval Firestone. Pretty nice. All right, I'm gonna get off here, guys. Hopefully, I'll be bringing an update on what I'm gonna build here for this group build within a day or two. Tomorrow's my birthday. I'd like to build, but I got a few things I'd like to do. So, my kids not being here, they're going somewhere else after school. So maybe I'll just go out and see them at some point. I know it'll be weird not seeing my kids for the first time on my birthday, so I'll probably go visit them. It's kind of weird with what's going on, I guess, but I'll bring an update, I'm sure, some point on it here soon. But if not, tomorrow's Thursday. Not Thursday, Friday, or Saturday, because I don't think I have to work this Saturday. So, get some time at the bench on Saturday for sure. And Friday, hopefully. But yeah, it looks like a really nice kit. You guys know how Revell's chassis usually build up. They're usually really nice and smooth. This is a newer mold, so I'm pretty sure it is. It's not one I remember from years ago. I love my Chevelles. Most of them I have built up are AMTs. Well, maybe that one is a... Either way, they build up pretty nice. I like my Chevelles. And then I did the couple that I have done slightly custom, considering how long ago I built them. Maybe I'll bring a video of those two that are up there. Or three, really. I got a 60, I don't know what years they are. They're 69 or 70. It's probably one of each. The taillights are a little different on that one. And I have a 67, but that one got messed up, so I threw a little primer on it to make it look like it's being repaired or whatever. It had an incident. That was one of my first real good shavings and bodywork type deal and paint on it. And then I did that one years ago. Kids were young. That was nice. That and the Camaro. I think that one was right after the Camaro. And that was the 67 that had the really nice set of wheels. I wish I knew where the other set of wheels like that was. I'd put them on a different, maybe on this Chevelle. Those would be sharper, but slightly smaller in the front, like some 19 by 20 or something like that. I don't know what the size is exactly. But I'll bring a video of those three in the future. I'll probably try to get them all in the same video. Just kind of explain what's going on with the two real similar 69/70. And then the 67. I think the 67 was the most beautiful. Sorry. Not only the Chevelle, it's my favorite Chevelle, but that's just like, I was raised in a Ford family, so there are still some Fords that I do like. I like 67 there too. The Fastback Mustang was a nice, beautiful Mustang. And there's some other Fords that I like, don't get me wrong. Some of the older 80s pickups and 70s, pickups, that's F-150s weren't bad. The color choices were sometimes bad, but nice looking trucks, especially when you throw a nice paint job on one of them older trucks. They're nice looking truck. Lift it and put some wheels, do your thing with it. Nice trucks. But then you hit into I was an 80s baby, early 80s, but the Fox Body Mustang, I definitely like that. And there's some other Fords, but I met a buddy in high school that kind of turned me, not so much against him, but turned me over to Chevys. And then a lot of beautiful Chevys. But 67 hits the note with me. It's right on the mark. Like, the 67 Chevelle, the Corvette, which I'm not a big Corvette guy, but I like the Corvettes, don't get me wrong. But the 67 Corvette, the Chevelle, the Impala, what else? The 67 hits, like beautiful cars. They just got more hips, more curves. I think it was a less all year. Some of the people like the 66s on the terms of the Chevelle better. And they're not bad, but I like the wider tail end and just more curve. More curve on the Chevelle and 67. Now my battery's starting to get low though, and I'm getting up there close to about 16 minutes. So just rambling on about stuff I like. Just want everyone to kind of know my feel and my vibe for things. Maybe, some people have similar interests, I'm sure. But I mean, and there's other cars too. I like the 40 Fords, the coupe, the two-door sedans. What else? I definitely like the old 32s. Those are sharp. I prefer them fenderless, but the Highboy or the Deuce Roadster. Yes, but I think a lot of people like those. But I'm gonna get off here, guys. If you, please like, comment. There's very much to comment about in this video. Right? Just kind of rambled on mainly about stuff I like and what's going on. I do hope to get going with some stuff and keep my mind off of things for the future to get through this. Maybe not constant, because I do got things going on and other things to take care of, but do hope to do that to help me kind of mend my blah days and just kind of have a little fun. It's been a little hard here lately, but yeah, please give me a like, comment, and subscribe, please, if you haven't. I'll be bringing an update on this 70 Chevelle, or what the hell year it is. Sorry, 60. This is another 69. Sorry. But yeah, beautiful 70 Chevelle SS with the 96. It's one of the special edition kits. Yeah, it's definitely not one of the old monograms, because I think it is a newer casting. I'll have to look at the chassis when I get a chance and see what the year. They usually have the year on them somewhere. Man, this one doesn't. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna hop off here. Give me a like, comment, and subscribe, please, if you haven't. Alright, I'll be at y'all hopefully within the next few days with an update on my under 1,000 subscribers group. Alright, y'all, take her easy. Thank you.